Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked. For the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from being snared.
Fear is a normal human emotion that we feel when our lives are in danger. According to science, the emotional state of fear kicks off what we call the fight or flight syndrome. That means at the point of fear, our biology gets us ready to either fight for our lives or run for our lives by making biochemical adjustments to help us. There are many stories in the Bible when we hear that angels told the people to whom they appeared, "Fear not." Maybe what they were saying is, your life is not in danger, there's no need to run, and we're not going to fight. Solomon gives a directive: don't be afraid of sudden disaster or the ruin that overtakes the wicked. It sounds like he's saying, fear not, just like the angels have said. Or he could be saying something else. Solomon is referring to two things: sudden disaster and ruin. His direction is that we have no fear of them. It doesn't sound like they have happened, does it? If these are future outcomes or potential future outcomes, then Solomon's counsel is, don't be anxious. Anxiety is worry. Another way to say it is, anxiety is a projected negative response to a future event. This is pertinent for our time. A recent survey showed that 50% of adults ages 18 to 24 reported anxiety and depression symptoms in 2023. Well, that was last year. And why shouldn't we be anxious? According to Solomon, because the Lord will be at your side. Simply put, God's with you. Don't be anxious. God's presence alone has the ability to stop our persistent projection. Being aware of God's presence gives us peace. But that's not all. God's presence preserves us. Solomon closes by saying, and will keep your foot from being snared. So if there's a threat to our lives or a threat to our sense of well-being, God will keep us from being trapped in hopeless destruction. I say if, because the basis of anxiety is projection. It's future-focused, but not future-guaranteed. It's quite possible to be anxious about something that never happens. But focusing on God and being in the present moment with Him is preserving us and protecting us. Almighty God can protect us by changing a future event, and He can preserve us by making His presence known right now. When He does that, it washes away the emotions of a self-projected potential outcome that He never designed and has not allowed to be a part of our experience. This insight is different from what we've seen before from Solomon. There's no if-then statements, there's no conditional clauses. The benefits of preserving and protection are all one-sided, and they come from God and are directed towards us. You know something? That sounds a lot like grace.